Okay, y'all, it's your boy again. I have an update for y'all. Um, but before I even get into the commentary, I have a couple of questions I want to ask a few people. What do you all think about if someone has a history of lying? Do you think they will lie to you? That's all I really want to know. Do you think a person with a history of lying will lie to you? Do you think a crackhead will lie? A rockhead? Do you think someone that smokes crack will lie? Now, my answer is yes. Um, because I've experienced, what they do firsthand. I know they'll lie, cheat, and steal from their own mother if it means a rock at the end of it. But in the case of Sakina Thoroughly No Good, I just think that she's to the point now where she's just constantly um, being exposed. I mean, people are finally waking up to see what she's really about. I've been trying to tell y'all about this person for a number of weeks now, because from my experience in dealing with her, it's like, what can I get from you? And then after you are of no more use to me, I'll spit in your face, and I'm still going to keep, you know, my attachments that I have with other people. But the whole goal of all of these attachments is to get what I can out of everybody. I personally have nothing to bring to the table to give to nobody. And even if I did, I'm not going to give it to your ass. But I want whatever you can give me, however you can help me, whatever you can do for me, whatever I can get from you. Whatever my dealings with you is going to turn around and benefit me in some kind of way. That's all good you are to me. You know. Now, as we all know, I never initially had a problem with Lovely the Great. I kind of started respecting her a little bit after she was on that panel, and she was trying to explain to Sakina that, well, if he did do all the work on these animations, he should have gotten credit for it, because there is work that is done to create that stuff, you know. So I had started respecting her, but the problem has always been Sakina. Sakina is the reason that I don't like Lovely. Because if you notice, I mean, isn't it just convenient that Sakina had a problem with me? She dragged Lovely into it. And now as a result, Lovely has lost 3 channels. Her money is tied up. She can't log into her Google account that's affiliated with those accounts. She's been hacked and everything else. All of this stuff happened after Sakina Thorogood involved Lovely. Now at the same time, you got to remember, Lovely is helping her, teaching her, showing her how to do things. And that's why every time you turn around, Sakina's kissing Lovely's ass and her man ass and anybody in her room's ass and her chat's ass and the mod's ass. Whatever it is that's going to benefit her. And if y'all haven't seen that, then, obviously you're Ray Charles, you're blind. Because it's just as plain as a nose on your face. I see through the things that she does, her dealings with people, even this Logic person. Believe me, she's after something with him. All the people that she's in good with is because they have something that she has yet to gain from them. Whatever that may be. Figuring out how they got their subs and their views, copying them, biting off of their style, trying to stay in good with them so that in hopes of getting some of their subs or, stuff like that. It's always an ulterior motive, a hidden agenda. Now with Lovely, I've always, from day one, thought that she would do better if she cut ties with Sakina. Now I can't say how long this is gonna last. You know, who knows? Maybe by nightfall they will have made up. You know. But I don't know what happened. But one thing I know is that Bammy Bam, according to Sakina, you know, whether or not she realizes it or not, she's just a pawn. You know, somebody that Sakina tolerates for a super chat. I'm going to let y'all hear her speak. She speaks about Bam in here someplace. I can't really say I'm sure where she does it, but she does speak on Bam. And I'm going to let y'all hear her. I don't even think I'm going to be able to move this. I'm not. I'm not going to be able to move this or anything. Let me see, what can I do? Yeah, it's just a mess, y'all. Whatever I've done up here, it has just turned into a mess. I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all just bear with me here. Just bear with me.
My PayPal, not my Cash App, because I have to be precise about what I say about it. But you hit my PayPal. I just didn't ask you.
See, she's talking about Bammy Bam. It's always, I don't ask you, I doesn't ask you. You know. But it's understood that if you support her, well, you know, buy me a laptop. Y'all gonna have to start paying me to do these animations because it takes so much time to do it. You know, support me, love me, I love you, PayPal me. You know, that's how it works. It's just what they do. Why I will never be able to get this back right, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to do this and let y'all see it for yourself. What she's doing.
But you have been generous. You have been doing that for me.
So she's talking about Bammy Bam now.
Cash App. You guys.
Listen to her.
I just have time for this shit. Come the fuck out, bitch. I just have time for this shit. I really just it. And guys know that I'm making time. For real. I just feel as though that I lied about anything. It was what I observed and what I assumed. It's two different motherfucking things. I'm cool. I'm a liar. Okay? You don't have to worry about me anymore. No, listen.
Now she said she spoke the truth then. She is a liar. I know for a fact she's a liar because she's told countless lies on me. So I know firsthand. I'm not speaking from third person or anything. I know this firsthand. And I'm sure that I'm not the only person she's lied on.
Bab, I just never have no problem with you. Every month.
Yeah, you hear? She's talking about Bammy Bam. I doesn't ever have a problem with you. Every month, you donate to me.
You hit my Cash App. You guys. I mean, not my Cash App, my PayPal.
Okay. Why haven't you returned 2300 Jackson Street's money? And why did you single out Lovely the Great and give her the money back that she contributed to your lie that you told about where you were living was condemned, but you were actually evicted. Why is it that Lovely the Great is the only person that you returned the money to? Why didn't you return everybody else's money? It was a lie. But you got Bammy Bam to come on here and say, ooh, well, you know, and it was so noble of you, Sakina, to come on here and admit that you lied to everybody. It's such a noble thing, you know. It's such, you know, a thing to be so proud of, that you admitted that you lied and scammed people out of money. What a noble person you are for doing that.
Not my cash app, because I have to be precise about what I say about this. But you hit my PayPal. I just asked you. But you have been generous, you have been doing that for me. Yes, you have.
And someone like that is all about what you can do for me. You know, how you can help me. You know, what you can teach me. You know, what you can give me. What I can learn from you. What I can copy from you. What I can gain from attaching myself to you. You know. What money I can get out of you. And then turn around and drag you for months and months and months. All for a laugh. You know, because I like to laugh at other people's expense. But I like to laugh. You know, I come on here and I create drama about people and make fun of people so that other people can laugh at them and I can feel important. But no, my hands are clean. You know, I don't have anything to do with any drama. That's a lie. That's a lie. You've been getting away with it with everybody else. But I'm not the person that you're going to get away with it as. I'm not the person you're going to use. I'm not the person that's going to give you a dime. I'm not the person that's going to watch one ad. I'm not a person that's going to teach you anything. I have nothing for you. Smart people have nothing for you. I mean, I don't know if Lovely has learned. Maybe something happened, but for me, if I were her, I would be looking at this like, now, before Sakina dragged me into this, I had control of my accounts, I had control of my money, I had, you know, 3 additional channels. I didn't have all these problems that I'm dealing with. But isn't it funny, you know, here it is, I'm bearing the brunt of all of this, and she has escaped totally unscathed. Not one thing has happened to her. She just gets on here and plays victim and just acts like, ooh, everybody help me, everybody, whoever can help me, anybody, whoever, whenever, however, help me with this person. Talking about me. But yet anybody else, you drag them all up and down YouTube. I guess they're intimidated by you. As I stated before, I'm not. You know, you've tried everything you can to try to get the upper hand on me, and you can't. I mean, even going as far as to say, ooh, you know, everybody want to be like you, everybody jealous of you because you monetize. No, I have a business that operates. I do more work on YouTube than I do in my business. My business is not affected by the COVID-19 virus. It's successfully operating. Going on its 8th year now. Before that, I had a business, a photography business, websites, all that stuff. You know, I never came on here for monetization. I'm not trying to get in another tax bracket. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm not planning on monetizing anything. You know, I know what it's like to have an ad on your video. I've had a video on here where ads play. People thought I was getting money off of it, but I wasn't. That's what drove them crazy. That's why they went around flagging every channel that I create, because they were scared that I was making money just like them, and it bugged them. But no, I don't want anything off of here. I don't want Google and YouTube to have any of my information. I don't need the money. I don't want the money or any of that. You know, my living was made before even coming on YouTube from day one. When y'all was on here running scams and all that stuff, I was either running my business or grinding on a job somewhere, trying to get myself in a better position in life. And that's why it's so easy for you guys to sit up here and say, ooh, I'm all this and that the other because I'm monetized and you're not, and you're jealous because you want to be monetized. Y'all can't understand that everybody doesn't make a living off of YouTube. You know, everybody wasn't on here plotting, scheming, scamming, and running cons. Some people were out there working legitimate businesses, working legitimate jobs at legitimate businesses, making a honest living for themselves, and acquiring the things that they were, you know, trying to do with their life, you know, working towards their goals. I've never had a problem working. You know, I enjoy getting up every morning, getting dressed, looking nice, smelling nice, well groomed, going to my job, contributing the best that I could, and coming home every day tired, drinking a Heineken to unwind and start the next day all the way back over again. And all the while knowing I'm a little bit closer to my goals, my goals, my goals. I never had a problem with it. That's Greek to a lot of people on here, because all they do is sit around and expect other people to take care of them, or use other people, or copy off other people, or attach themselves to people that, you know, can teach them something, or who can I learn from, or what can they do for me, or what can they give me, or, you know, how can I benefit off of, you know, being affiliated with you or whatever. It's just all a big scheme. This is what y'all have been doing for years before I even came on YouTube. I was out working. I was a working class citizen of society, working like anybody else was, from job to job to job. It didn't matter. As long as I was able to buy my house, that's all I was concerned about. Buying a house. I did it. Then I want to start a business. I did it. And I'm self-sufficient. So you can think whatever you want. I mean, nobody on here is any better than I am. If anything, they're probably incapable of getting out, grinding, and making it in the real world. Because this ain't real. You know. If somebody give you a $50 cash app, wow, are you going to be able to live that month on that? If you get a $100 or $200 Google AdSense check, are you going to live on that? I don't think so. Is that why you're staying with some random stranger, giving it up however they want it? You know, dropping it low while he's, you know, smacking it down, and you gobbling it up, and all these different things, all this different stuff you called me. Isn't that what you're doing to this random guy? Guzzling up this and guzzling up that? I'm sure you are. It's what you do. I don't know if Lovely's going to ever get hip to you or not. I hope she does. You know, she may never get hip to you, to be honest with you. That may never happen. But now that we've heard you talk about BAM, and let's finish that up.
Fuck. Yes, you have, honey. You have been doing that. You have been generous.
And she haven't been generous to nobody. If you give her some money, ooh, well, I didn't ask for it, but your ass ain't gonna never get it back. And if I feel like it, I'm gonna drag you all over YouTube for months and months and months and lie and cheat and steal. You know. And that's why I always thought that Lovely could do better by, I just thought that, attaching herself to somebody like this, I thought was a big mistake. Hopefully she's learned now that, Sakina wasn't worth teaching the things that she taught to. I tried to warn y'all about this woman. All she wanted from me was more cartoons and not give me any other credit for it at all. And then she gets on here and claims, well, I was only on here for 6 months. I didn't know anything. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. If you're going to somebody else's channel and they're dogging out somebody else, you know that. If you're supporting somebody who's dogging out somebody you're supposed to be friends with, you got sense enough to know that. But she's mad right now because I think Lovely called her out on something, and the chances of Lovely continuing to help her are winding down now. But don't think for a minute she ain't gonna use every single thing that Lovely taught her, because she's gotten what she can get out of Lovely. Now she'll continue to get everything out of Lovely if Lovely is stupid enough to sit there and be her flunky. I hope Lovely separates herself from her, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it's going to take more for her to realize that, she's more of a liability than she is an asset to her. I mean, there's accusations of snatching up kids, accusations of, fiending and geeking, accusations of scamming, lying, all these horrible, awful things. I was always left scratching my head wondering, of all people, why would Lovely want to attach herself to somebody like this? Maybe she wanted to be Captain Save-A-Ho. But little did she know, the only good that Lovely was to her is how much more she could potentially learn from Lovely. She wanted to gain every grain of knowledge about YouTube from Lovely. Wanted to have her for backup on Fighting Whoever. Wanted to be on her panels and involve her in this, involve her in that, kissing her ass, kissing her man ass. All in hopes of learning every grain of knowledge that Lovely has about YouTube in her brain, to share it with her and teach it all to her. And now that she sees that that's probably not going to happen, she's enraged now. I'm going to let y'all listen to her.
Right now, I doesn't give a damn who is in my chat. I doesn't give a fuck who is watching me. This is where I am at, okay? On some real shit. Okay, I tried to get up there on her street yard, whatever the case may be. It's complications. I'm not sure if it is because the storm that is coming here, because it is a bad one. It's been hailing and raining and all that extra shit. That shit is real. When I get back, whatever the case may be, I'll go on the motherfucking street yard. I'll go from the table. But this right here, like at the end of the day, I'm not going to feel bad for because of what I perceive. I'm not going to be told I'm not telling the truth off of what I perceive. I didn't tell a lie about anything. That was my perception. Now, whether I misunderstood something, that's one thing. I'm okay. I am. I doesn't want to rock and roll. I doesn't want to do that shit with nobody. I doesn't give a fuck how anybody take this video, because it is a lot of petty shit that happens. It is. It is a lot of petty shit that happens. It really is. When I and Rob didn't do that shit.
See, if I had to guess, she's attaching herself to Rob and Straight Drop and Logic and all that stuff. There's reasons for that. It isn't just by sheer circumstance. That these are calculated moves, calculated steps. Just like how she dragged Kanika Jenkins' mother on here to get monetization. Like she said, she was monetized in 6 months because she was dogging out the mother of a dead young black woman. And she never stopped until she got what she wanted. She's not gonna stop attaching herself to all these different people, trying to keep the, stay in their good graces, because there's something she wants. She wants something from them, either their knowledge, how to do this, have a resource that she can always go back to. Ooh, how do you do this? Can you help me with that? Show me how to do this, show me how to do that. Or she's going to watch their channels and try to copy off how they do stuff and bite off their style. And, there's everything that she does. Any relationship she has on YouTube is based on that. Even her mods and chat and supporters and followers and subs, it's all for a view, a click, a sub, or money. It's what she does.
2 years ago, lovely. That wasn't 2 years ago. That was 3 years ago. Okay? By the time my 7th month, by the 7 months here, I wasn't fucking with Rob like that, and I knew that I wasn't. So anything that occurred, this is what I'm not under. This is between a person and what the fuck it gonna do with me? I've never been that type of motherfucking person. Cause you got beef with somebody, that's not my shit. 7th month. By the 7 months here, I wasn't fucking with Rob like that, and I knew that I wasn't. So anything that occurred, this is what I'm not under. This is between a person and what the fuck it gonna do with me? I've never been that type of motherfucking person. Cause you got beef with somebody, that's not my shit. We doesn't roll like that up here in PA.
You know why? Because there's something she still wants from the people that Lovely has beef with. So she's going to play both ends of the fence, She's going to straddle the fence. She's going to burn both ends of that candle. She's going to stay in good with Lovely and stay in good with the people that Lovely have a problem with, because there's something she wants from Lovely and there's something she wants from all these people that Lovely has a problem with, or that has a problem with Lovely. She wants to stay in everybody's good graces and fly under the radar and just gain from everybody that she comes in contact with. Just take. Give me. What can you do for me? What can I get out of you? What can I use you for? What knowledge do you have? How can you help me? What can you teach me? What can I learn from watching you? What can you do for me in the future that I may possibly need? Let me email you. I need you to, flag a channel because that channel has your picture on it. Do it for me. Me. I'm a user. What can you do for me? I'm a taker. Ooh, just feel sorry for me. I's just a woman. This man is doing all of this and that to me. I'm not going to tell you all the awful, horrible things I've called him. I'm going to take all these videos down. Then I'm going to get on here and lie and say, ooh, I'll take down my videos if you take yours down. And then hours later, I'm going to get on here and beg everybody to flag every video that I have up on my channel. You know, flag all his videos. This is a backstabbing bitch. That's what she is. She's a user. She's a taker. She's an opportunist. She's just the bottom of the barrel. If she's attaching herself to you, there's a reason. If she acts like she likes you, there's a reason. She wants that view or she wants that money. Ooh, but I never asked you for it. But I'm damn sure gonna take it. If you give it to me, I'm damn sure gonna take it. But just remember, in the next breath, I'm gonna say, I didn't ask your ass for it. This is the real person.
You fuck with me, you fuck with me! You fuck with me off the strength of me, not because of who I fuck with! Some fucking whack ass shit out here, y'all! That's some whack ass shit, y'all! Fuck out of here, man. That's some all these motherfucker shit! That's an all motherfucking soul shit! I fucks with you because of you, who you is, not because of who your crew is or who you roll with.
Yeah, like she said, she don't owe nobody nothing. Even the people that she's gotten whatever she can out of, I don't owe you nothing. Only difference is with me, you know, it didn't go as planned. You know, I stopped responding. I knew she was the kind of I don't owe you nothing kind of bitch. I don't even owe you the courtesy of even letting people know that you did this for me. Even though I like it and I'm showing it on my channel and I'm stopping it and getting likes and subscribers and views off of what you did for me, I don't even owe you the courtesy of giving you the credit for doing it. If I had to guess, you know, she's going to give Lovely credit for teaching her this and that the other. But believe me, there's an agenda for that even. Ooh, well, you know, maybe Lovely might wake up one day and realize that, you know, I really do appreciate what she did for me. And maybe she'll keep helping me. And just teaching me everything that she knows. And then when I've gotten what all I can from her, I'll just, you know, go over to this other contact I got over here that I'm attaching myself to. I'm still in their good graces. Even though they don't like Lovely, you know, now I'm going to see what I can get from them. And all the while, I'm going to be playing Lovely and playing them. I just play everybody for whoever I can get out of whoever, for whatever reason. It's all about me. Because I got 1,000 subscribers. I'm so special. You know, somebody gave me money. And I'm on here every day expecting more money. Somebody gave me a $50 chat the other day. So you know I'm going to be on here even more now. Because I want another $50 from somebody else. And another 50. And another 50. And another 50. And now I want to do a green screen. I'm watching other people's channels, seeing what they're doing. If I had to guess, she got that from Rita the Baddest Roaster. She's been watching her. You know. She's kissing Nicole. I can't think of her name, her last name. She's kissing her ass, got her head all stuck up her ass. Just like her head was all up Lovely's ass. But you see what happens? Just as quick as she put her head up your ass and started kissing your ass, she'll turn on your ass too. Like she said, she don't owe nobody nothing.
I'm cool. Nobody fuck with me, and I don't fuck with nobody. After today, I'm cool. For real. He said, nobody fucks with me, and I don't fuck with nobody. My day one, day wants to keep it that way. You want to go to your ladies, you go, and I know, you ladies may be like, oh, Sakina, because what I'm just experiencing, like, come on, man. My thing is this. Yes, I tried to get on a motherfucking paddle.
I'm going to tell y'all why she would get on here and say that. You heard her? She said, my day ones, any of y'all ladies here, if you want to leave, you can leave. You know why she say that? Because she knows she got that much power over them that they not going to leave. Otherwise, why would she say that? She knows that the people that follow her is straight up fools. That's why she speaks like she does. Ooh, woe is me. I'm the victim. If y'all want to leave, leave. But she know they ain't going nowhere. She know that they are her fools, her flunkies, her pawns, her minions. She knows she has control over them. Because these are the same ones that probably bought her a laptop, bought her a car, been giving her money every month to help her out. You know, she can lie to them, scheme them and scam them out of money, then get up on here later on and say, ooh, you know, I lied, I scammed y'all out of that. And then they be, ooh, it's so noble of you to admit that you did that to us. We love you even more. That's why she gets on here and talks to them like that. Because she knows they straight up fools.
Isn't working. They keep knocking me down. My thing is this. Lovely, you make a public service announcement. And in that public service announcement, you...
Now, I must say, to me, Lovely, which I know you don't like me, and you have a reason to, and I have a reason not to like you. But as far as I'm concerned, that's the best move you could have made. By detaching yourself from somebody like this. In my first video, I mentioned that. I said the first thing you do is look and see who are they attaching themselves to. And I'm like, this is the best that she could come up with? You know, I had even given you more credit than that, and I knew nothing about you. It's not a good look for you to be attached to somebody like this. It don't matter if somebody like this is attached to you, but you can't allow anybody like this to attach themselves to you, because it's not a good look for you. And at the end of the day, she'll get on here and do a video and let your ass know that she don't owe you nothing. Even though you lost your channels, you gave her money, she may have given it back to you. You know, you helped fought her battles, teaching her all this stuff, allowing her to attach herself to you, helping her, guiding her, counseling her, consoling her, steady teaching her. But little did you know, you were being played all along. You were constantly being played. Why do you think she's come on here and done hundreds of hours of video on me? Because I'm the one that she couldn't play. She would have pulled all that same crap on me if I had have allowed it. I didn't even respond. I knew what she was about. All she wanted was what she could get out of me, or the software to do the animations herself. Other than that, I was dispensable. I wasn't even important enough for her to even give me the courtesy of acknowledging me on her platform, because at that time she wasn't even monetized. I was competition for her. But at the same time, it's, ooh, you know, what can I get out of this person? But at the same time, make sure nobody over here goes over there. What can I take from him? What can I manipulate him into giving me or teaching me? What knowledge do he have that I can get him to share with me? I mean, you know, I'm good at filling people out, especially crooks. And this is one.
Establish how you felt about people being in your room that is supporting straight drop, point blank period. That is what you said, woman to woman. You said you will block them, take their rich, and you doesn't want them in your face. That is what I understood of the video. So that means, Sakina, you watch straight drop. That goes for you too. I just see that video last night. That is when I come in Callie's room after seeing that video and hearing what you said. So, was I under assumption that you didn't speak to me and James didn't speak to me? Yes, I did assume.
And that's it, y'all.